first shot from afar, and I told you that like it didn't seem like he got shot in the neck at first because his t-shirt moved around. Like that didn't actually make any sense. That didn't actually make any sense as if it was like a direct shot. And I guess I thought it was like maybe the impact, but I don't know. I don't know enough about like the only reason why I don't believe it's a vest though, because I have heard this before. The only reason why I don't believe it's a vest is because there's no armor that is that concealable under just like a straight t-shirt. I'm pretty sure.
I genuinely don't know, dude. I don't. We're getting back to Evan Glare territory, but it's getting there. It's pretty difficult, man.
It would show like in an armor
I
that is
don't.
like soft padded armor.
I don't know, dude. Kevlar is pretty. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tough one.
That is
No, I make up my. Huh. Aw.
is concealable under a shirt would probably not ricochet a bullet like that. At
Yeah, there's no way. He got shot in the neck. What it was.
most, they would probably soften the impact. Nah, he would
Sure.
have had ceramic which shatters. So I don't understand why. Like I don't think armor
I'm
ricochets
trying to set up my
a bullet,
background and shit
right?
and everything.
Doesn't
Sorry.
doesn't Kevlar and ceramic they just soften the impact basically. They just like eat the bullet. It doesn't like it doesn't end up ricocheting it, right? I always like gets lodged in. The entry to the neck was very clean too. I don't think it was a bounce. That's if
It's
that's possible. Kevlar
impulse.
is a shock absorber.
It's an impulse thing. Yeah, it's a force
obviously,
times time.
if armor
kind of
was to deflect the impact,
that's what Kevlar is. Impulse equals force times time. It's a force happens. So the impulse happens, right? So and you have two factors. You have the force that gets applied, and then the time in which it takes to apply it. And so you have like 100 impulse, let's say, just for whatever force is meters per second squared. Um, and then you have time. So like impulse is really meters per kilogram meters per second. Force kilogram. Right. But if you have time, you have seconds on the top. So it's kilogram meters per second. I don't think impulse has any kind of actual unit named after it. Pretty doesn't. impulse. Should we call it the glade or glare? It's Newton seconds. Kilogram meters per is equal to a. That's a weird way of wording it. But yeah, impulse is Newton per force times time. Force is times time is Newton per seconds. It's so it's a thing. So yeah, you're gonna hit a brick wall at some particular speed or whatever, or some particular impulse. You have a force. But if you make that force go over a particular amount of time, you can lessen that impulse. That's what Kevlar is supposed to do. It's not supposed to like ricochet off. We're not doing like some fucking, what is it called, coefficiency of restitution, where you like lose so much energy during an impact. I've been through those classes, all right? You don't want to do that. But I believe Kevlar is supposed to elongate, as bad as it sounds, elongate the bullet penetration. It's not going to penetrate you. It's going to give you a pretty nasty bruise. Like, let's be real. But like, what doesn't these days? But you're not going to die. Like, it's effectively like a trampoline for a bullet. Yeah. What are we doing here? Background? I don't know. Background I want? Or need to have? I know it doesn't come up all that often. Still quite kind of fucked up. So, interestingly enough, that I had no idea that that Charlie Kirk's insane like 2006 rant to whenever it stopped. Everyone kind of knew he was on drugs, right? Which is, but I personally did not know the way he was acting like he was from him doing testosterone injections. But you know what's also like really fucking dumb about that? Sorry. Maybe I need to do it over here. But you know what's like really cool about that? In the interview, he admitted to having sex with men. And he's like, so fucking. And I think that's pretty much exact. And he said he had I believe him in all of this. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't, but he said it's the cocaine that fueled it, and then he had to like grapple with it. But like of all the shit going on today, like millions of Palestinian babies, or several hundreds of thousands, which does not make it any better, are dying. We have hundreds of thousands, which does not make it any better, are dying. We have whatever the fuck we have in America. I feel like Brexit. I don't even know how Brexit is doing. I think like generally Germany is like doing thing, but they're not like. I understand that. Come on. Like, what are you gonna do? Come on, man. Uh-oh. One frame should be like at the bottom.
Instead of absorbing it.
No, bottom frame should be at the top. Background should be at the bottom. Okay. Yeah. It's just a frame. It's when I'm not here, which I like 99% of the time. Sometimes it works, every time. Ugh. Okay, let's bring down the opacity. So, like, that's fine. Gonna be like, oh, it's up there, he's on. A little bit.
No one would use it because I feel like it would. I'm not a ballistics expert, I'm not an armor expert, but I'm simply stating that if a bullet were to immediately deflect off of an armor, I feel like it would be ill-advised to use in the field of battle, or ever, as a matter of fact, because of what technically, if that was the case, happened to Charlie Kirk. Steel does at blazing angles, but most armor
did, like, it played enough games to know when somebody leaks that much blood, like, blood is the source of life. Is that not so? He was done. Ridiculous.
Has aramid layers that can catch it sometimes. You need steel or ceramic. But I have seen, I watched a lot of GunTube. You are right. It would make a huge bulge on the armor if it was ceramic. It's the same thing, but ceramic is really thick. Yeah. It's called spaling.
And the money.
Spaling, which is an issue with steel plates, is an issue that fragments go into your neck. Oh, so you think he got shot in the vest, and then the vest actually ricocheted directly into his neck.
Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Is actually a consequence of the ricochet, potentially. Mapping the Charlie Kirk assassination. What the hoog?
Wednesday, September 10th.
Holy fuck, dude! I have to learn Blender. Like, imagine if I could do some Blender and within 5 hours. It'd be wild. I know a little bit about SketchUp 3D and walls and everything. I don't even know how that's coming along. Ugh, I used to spend hours on SketchUp. in college when I should have probably been doing my thesis. But hey, here we are, baby.
Charlie Kirk speaks.
That's crazy, bro. This dude's body hasn't even been buried yet, and there's already a 9-minute
Ridiculous.
YouTube video.
At an event in Orem.
People get on that shit
Visit the
really
Science
quick.
Center courtyard on the campus of
Immediately.
University. The event, part of his American.
The issue with this is that he doesn't know that there's more coming out, like later after this. Yeah, I don't know.
American comeback tour
Weird.
features his signature "Prove Me Wrong" debate format. Kirk is positioned at a table beneath a large tent.
Prove me wrong.
Students come up and have a chance to ask him a question and debate with him. Approximately 20 minutes into his presentation, an audience member identified as a student questions him about mass shootings.
I wonder if she got questioned too.
Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
Okay, now 5 is a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some credit. Do you know how many shooters have been in America over the last 10 years?
Kirk asks a question,
Yeah.
then gets interrupted.
Counting and not counting gang violence.
Quick question.
When Charlie is 18 years old, he speaks at a college. He just seems like any other young American conservative.
That's good. I mean, I'm not a conservative.
Will Montgomery sees that Charlie gets attention. While other conservative speakers are boring, young people listen to Charlie Kirk. A month later,
Okay, sorry. Shit came up. I know.
in September 2012, he and the 18-year-old launched Turning Point USA.
Come on.
So before he did
God damn it. Come on.
that, the OG is that he didn't, before he even got invited as a speaker, real ones know, real Charlie heads know, his starting point is actually writing an article for his high school newspaper about how potentially a black woman took his slot at West Point Academy.
It was like a
Okay.
frog.
This is an admonishment of just a straight rejection of DEI before it became known as DEI, but like,
Why is this so bad to include diversity, equity, and inclusion if the people that you're replacing are fucking goddamn moral? Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. I did all I needed to do tonight. Was admittedly quite a lot. Saved her. Okay, I am going to bed. I will be back tomorrow. Clearly, like, so much shit is happening. It is fucking wild. Anyway, once I can